Hey, how are we doing, everybody? Man, it has been one long walk. Woo, man. I'm out here getting ready to head out to work right now. I'm on this busy street, so if y'all hear a lot of cars and whatnot going by, that's pretty much all it is. I just, somebody just asked me if I'm doing YouTube. Sometimes I try not to respond to a lot of people like when I'm in the middle of making videos, because what end up happening is I end up losing track of what I'm saying, and sometimes it could become a real big distraction. And I just got to be aware of that. But what I do want to say is this, though. I'm not here for anybody. I'm not here to teach anybody how to be like me. I'm not. I don't even want to be like me. I don't. All I'm here to do is just get a message across. That's it. And sometimes the message might be slightly different every day, but at the end of the day, it's for one purpose and one purpose only. To bring together a community of people who want to be a part of the family of Christ. That's it. Right? I read something in the Bible where Paul said, I am determined to know nothing more amongst men than Christ and Him crucified. It's like, now you determined to know nothing in this world except Christ and Him crucified. Like, to a lot of people, man, but right, like to those who are perishing, man, it's like the message of the cross sound like foolishness. Sorry about the wind. But right, the message of the cross sound like foolishness to them who are perishing. But at the end of the day, it's like, man, the message of that cross can be deep, real deep. Real deep. The message of the cross get deep, man. It's so much to the cross, man. Like, it ain't about just knowing about it, right? Okay, Jesus died for my sins. What else I need to know? No, see, that's not what this is about. But right, like if you only here to know about Jesus, then like you gonna really miss the point of what knowing about Him is meant for. If you only here to know what the Bible says on paper, then you're going to miss the point of what the Bible was even meant for to begin with. It's meant for it to work through you and to become what you are. I heard this, the gospel is organic. The gospel is not meant for you to just know about what happened. But right, the gospel is here for you to become it. That's it. Right, it's not here for you to just know about it. It's meant for you to become it. And that's it. I'm not here to grow fans, followers, nothing like that. It's just all meant to be what God would want me to do. That's it. All I am is just a person that get picked up and put down whenever He feel like it. A person who He can live the life He sacrificed through. That's it. It's a lot of stuff He never had the opportunity to do. At my age is the age He gave His life for us. And so it's only right that I give one back and continue where He left off when He was here. That's pretty much it. A lot of times us as Christian YouTubers, sometimes we can get too caught up into being a YouTuber. Right, sometimes we get too caught up into trying to work for the algorithm instead of just letting God have his way. I'm not here to work for the algorithm, because I've seen him break the algorithm for whatever he wanted. Videos I would have never been interested in got recommended on my page. But if you just here to be a YouTuber, then you pretty much at the mercy of the algorithm. At the mercy of the algorithm. And that's a sad case, because this is a hard place to be sometime. I'm trying to find the right spot without that much noise, but I'm on this here bus, man. Yeah, I'm back to riding public transportation, which ain't really all that bad. It's actually kind of fun. I ain't did this in years, but it showed the heck beat walking, and it showed cheaper than gas money, for real. Like, I had to learn to just let God have his way with my life, and not be all mad and upset about how stuff work out and turn out. Like, I can't control all that. It's all for a reason. You know what I'm saying? All for a good reason. It's the first time I ever did a video on the bus. Dead serious. I ain't never thought I'd be doing this, but I'm sure there's somebody here who God want me to meet for whatever reason. But other than that, man, I thought I might throw this out here for y'all today. Right, all I'm here to do is just bring together a community, like-minded people, help bring people to the gospel. That's pretty much it. It ain't nothing more than that. And to be honest, like, to some extent, but growing the audience matter. Like, that do matter. Like, why wouldn't I want to bring people to the message if I say that this is a good message, right? If I think God was good for me, then he got to be good for somebody else, right? Because at the end of the day, he said that he gave God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believe in him shall have everlasting life. And I don't know who that whosoever might be. So, like, hey, let's just give it out there to everybody and see who come. That's it. And I'm like, I'm glad I'm nobody's judge, Like, that'd be a hard job to have. Hard. All I'm here to do is to be used. Like, if I give a message that sound kind of hard, right? Like, it ain't just for somebody else. It's for me too. I mean, just because I'm the one saying it, like, that don't really matter. I could go off the rails sometime next year. I don't know what next year look like. I'm always need to go back and listen to even what I said. At the same time, I'ma still give you what I know. I'ma still instruct you on what I do. But anybody could go crazy, right? So don't ever put a man on a pedestal because of how God used him. I've seen God use false prophets to bless me with a message. I've seen it happen all day long. Especially them words of encouragement and stuff about having faith. And it seems like the false prophet is good at that. like they is, man. You having issues with faith, hey, I ain't telling you to go to them or nothing like that, but man, you might see that pop up on your algorithm one day and you like, this is exactly what let me click on this. Or you might be listening to one thing and then it just play next. Right? Social media is like the digital square where people meet and greet. And that's another reason I'm here. But this is where everybody is. And so for as But for as long as this is where everybody is, then I think the message of the word of God need to be here too.
Now approaching Cherry and Bancroft.
Hey, y'all heard that? I ain't heard that in so long, man. It's crazy. Man, when I first came to Christ, man, I had real high hopes for life. I'm like, man, life about to be great. I got a good job. I got God now. I'm just about to be blessed. But there was one thing I always longed for. And that was an adventure. And he sure enough took me on an adventure. I know that for sure. At one minute we whipping navigators.
Please remain in your seat until
all
the
of
bus
that
comes to a complete stop. For
and
your
next
safety,
thing you know, you on the bus.
Let the bus go, then you go.
Heck, then you might turn around, you might have another Chevy Impala, something like that. And next thing you know, man, you on an e-bike. Man, one minute you around the rich people, the next minute you around the poor people. At one minute I'm working in mansions and condos and all that kind of stuff, and next minute, heck, I'm in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with fleas and cat hair and all that other mess. It just like that, you know? Let him take you on an adventure. That's what he do to me. Heck, one minute I might be here in Ohio, the next minute he might send me to Cali. It's like, don't no Christian belong in Cali. Oh, yes, they do. I ain't saying to go move there. Honestly, I think y'all should get out of there, to be honest. But still, let him do whatever he want to do with your life. I had to give up control. And ever since I gave up control, sometimes I still find myself fighting for it. So I ain't perfect at that. I just know that it's what I'm supposed to do, right? Like, let me be clear. Just because I'm the one saying it don't mean I'm like the master of it. I'm just the one saying it. That's it. I can still learn that better than like what I know. You know what I'm saying? But it's like ever since I gave up control, I've been on one heck of a ride. On an adventure, pretty much. And that's what a lot of people want, man. A lot of people tired of their same old repetitive life. It's the same thing every day. Same people saying happy Monday, happy Tuesday. Oh, thank God it's Friday. It's like, man, people get sick of that. Same TV remote. Same video games. Same TV channels. Same pajamas. Same four walls in the ceiling in the prison. In their own house. Same this. Same dirty car. Same car note. Same rent payment. Same. Some people just want to do different stuff every day. Like, that's all I wanted. That's the reason I even got into being self-employed to begin with. Man, it's like the more and more I get deep into that, the more and more I just want to get my whole life over for the purpose of the gospel. But no matter what I'm doing, I see a good need for this. I see a good reason for somebody to just drop their nets and just let God take the wheel. It's too many people falling victim to the evil in this world every day. It's too many people falling, victim to the devil's schemes and dropping like flies, and yet I know the answer, but I'm always tied up. I don't want to be like that no more, man. I'm just here to be used. I ain't here to be nobody special. And don't think that just because God used me to give you a message, don't mean it's just me. Sometime it could be me. I'm gonna just keep it real. I ain't gonna say everything that I know is a good thing to say. It's just God doing it. I ain't that spiritual now. I'm just a dude. That's it. I ain't in shape to be nobody's leader. I promise you that. I ain't in shape to be nobody's leader, pastor, nothing. I'm just an unlearned man who knows somebody who can save your soul. That's all. I ain't go to seminary. I'm not a Bible scholar. I don't even read every day. I should. And why am I telling you all of that? Because you don't got to be the smartest man in the world to proclaim the truth of the gospel. Everybody sit on just giving people the gospel because they like, oh no, I haven't been ordained and I'm still waiting on my bishop to sign my paper. It's like, dude, shut up. Like, if you want to do that there, then yeah, you should play by the rules, right? Right, you should strive lawfully. But at the end of the day, man, don't let nothing in your life be the hold up of why you can't be a witness. I'm just here to be a witness.
Cherry and Manhattan.
In fact, I don't even exist. Like, I go in places and gotta be like, look, tell them this. Like, I gotta just really pretend like I don't even exist. And it ain't a matter of pretending. You gotta actually live like that. Like, I don't even exist. I don't even know who Corey Lee is no more. Like, my whole identity is built up on something that I ain't choose. I mean, yeah, I did, but like, it ain't something I came up with. Like, I would have never came up with being the person I am now. I was on my way to, being a business man, pretty much. I've been high, low, somewhere in the middle. I done backslid before, everything. Like, I know what it's like to be anybody and everybody. I know why people believe, why people don't. I know why people addicted. I know why they ain't. I can understand alcoholics. I can understand pill heads. Like, I fully understand them. I'm just here to be used. That's it. I ain't here to be nobody special. But at the same time, though, I still tell people to subscribe to the channel. Why? Because if the message is good for somebody, it's got to be good for somebody else. At the end of the day, man, he said this message of the gospel will be preached to the whole world, and then the end shall come. I preach the message of the gospel because I want the end to come. I hate it here. I ain't lying to you. I want to see all this stuff come to an end. I want to see this come to a close and get wrapped up. That's it. Peace.